on someone else. I've never blown something up in lab, and I hope I never will. Knock on wood.
So what was your first lab experience? Was it something dumb like dissecting a frog, or was it something...
First lab experience? What lab are you talking about? I'm curious, because...
Your physics lab, I mean, what kind of...
Well, laboratory, I work, it's like a job, kind of like an internship, almost. In physics lab, it's really boring. As all physics classes usually are, because it's like 90% men, and then like 10% women, and you're lucky if those women are normal.
So they tell you what to study, and you just go in the lab and do it?
Yeah, pretty much. You have the experiment like mapped out for you. You've never taken a lab?
I think I took like astronomy, but it was really
astronomy.
It was really easy.
That doesn't count.
Oh, I took biology.
All right.
As a lab. All we did was petri dish stuff. You know, like rub a toilet seat. See what happens when it grows.
Yeah. I hate when they do that and they're like, rub it on the bottom of your shoe, see what grows. Rub it on the table, see what grows. Rub it on your partner's armpit, see what grows. And like, it all looks the same.
My partner was a whore, so I don't know what.
So you're like testing her for herpes? Like, all right, man, we're gonna grow this in a petri dish, and I'll tell you if you're fine in like 3 days.
We told her to use her tongue because that's what we were assigned, but I don't know what grew from that petri dish, but.
Did you guys accidentally lose it, or?
It was alive.
It was alive.
It was just bumbling and bouncing.
Definitely herpes.
I think that's where they came up with the movie Flubber.
Flubber?
Based off my science experiment.
Oh God.
Freshman year of college, with my poor partner.
That's terrible.
It's not my fault. She lived in Reno. Every girl in Reno's a whore.
Wow. I'm actually...
Don't worry.
Okay,
they don't have
so
internet.
Moving on. We're not going to talk about this. None of your friends in Reno are going to listen to this.
No, they don't have internet in Reno.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So it's like redneck, middle of nowhere.
Not redneck, just retarded cousin.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, to Vegas. Good old Vegas.
Gotcha. So what about you? I know you study film.
Film, yes, production. I remember, okay, well, my first movie was with my roommate and our mutual friend at the time, and it was really dumb. It was just kind of, I wasn't even a film student yet, but my friend was, and it was a movie about breaking into a house and stealing no good stuff, just dumb stuff. So there's like radios and iPods, and they're going for the Hello Kitty stuff. It was really
Okay.
Yeah, but then my first film in school was a zombie movie. It was really bad.
Zombie movie. I think I watched part of it, or I watched all of it. I'm actually not quite sure.
It was only like 5 minutes long.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So I hear we came up with a segment for our show called My's Scientific.
No, we're not gonna call it as. We could just call it like Geek News or something. I really don't know.
Okay.
Nerd news, nerd out. I don't know.
And what's this segment gonna be about?
It's totally about. Okay, so of course I'm a nerd in the lab all the time, mostly. And I came across this thing. I absolutely love. I don't know if anyone watches YouTube a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube. There's this channel called Vsauce, Vsauce 2.
Vsauce?
Vsauce. Don't take it in that dirty way. I see that look. No.
It just sounds kind of sexual.
Okay, no, it's not. You're no.
My, have you lost your Vsauce yet?
Oh my God. Okay.
News.
First of all, news. So I was watching on Vsauce, and what it is he has like this YouTube channel. It's like all this cool like art and like experimental stuff, and one of the things I came across is called quantum levitation, and I kid you not, I am obsessed with this. If I could, I'm not really I'm average compared to my classmates. I'm pretty sure I will never take like quantum physics or anything like that. But I would love to learn this, because what you have is you have a magnet, and you have a superconductor that you make it really thin, like a little disc, and you freeze it with liquid nitrogen, or maybe, I'm not sure if dry ice is cold enough, but it floats. It just floats. It stays right there, and it locks, and it floats. And they were talking about what they were going to do with it.
Do they have to do something to make it float? Like energize it or
No,
something?
no. All you do is have to freeze it with liquid nitrogen, because something about the magnetism, or don't make me explain this.
In the video that you showed me, and it seemed to just
It's like magnetic fields.
So it hovers over it as if it's not attracted to it, but it stays over it as if it is. What? How is that possible? Like it doesn't float away from it.
Man, you're asking the wrong person. I just
supposed to have
stare at it.
Yeah, you're supposed to have it.
It's like that stupid thing that, like, okay, like when you flick a rubber band, you know it's going to do the same thing every single time. It might eventually break, but you just keep flicking it just because you're so entertained, right?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
No, you don't know.
Flick rubber bands.
Okay, like, you know when you... Oh, God. Like, something that's so amusing, like, you just can't help but, like, stare at it. Like, nothing gets done. Like, in a Rubik's Cube or something like that. Like, okay, it's there, it's made for, like, entertainment, and it absolutely serves no purpose. You just, like, stare at it and try and play around with it. That's the same thing with quantum levitation. I don't know how it works. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's for. Like, maybe, okay, we're going to have some really cool race tracks in the future, and we're going to use cars that go on quantum locking, quantum levitation, whatever you want to call it.
Do you think that's possible?
Oh, yeah. I think it's possible, especially with technology today. Are you kidding me?
So... would it be used practically? Could they make flying cars with this?
Possibly. I'm just not sure, because you probably need a really strong magnet to lift something as heavy as a car. And magnets will eventually get so strong where it can mess up with your body. Like, it could kill you. There are some magnets in the world that are so strong they'll literally just, like, rip the iron out of your blood. Like, you have to.
If it has to be frozen, it eventually.
Yeah,
that's
the only thing, is also you have to keep it really, really cold. But I'm sure we'll find some practical use for it. Like, if not, at least it'll be entertaining. Like, LED screens, is there really, really that much of a practical use? Like, we'll find something for it eventually.
Entertainment, or everything starts out as, like the internet, it started out as stuff for the military, and then all of a sudden it's got porn and it's all about entertainment.
Oh, is that what you use it for? I was thinking Facebook. Totally just thinking Facebook.
Well, what is Facebook but one click away from porn?
Alright. So speaking of which,
very interesting
I'm
news.
curious.
Thank you.
Have you ever dated anyone online?
Yes.
Like either through a dating site or just like first date online, or...
Yeah, I have. There was like my freshman year of college. I remember all my main friends from high school had gone to different colleges out of state. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really know very many people, and I was still coming out of my shy phase. So
your shy phase? You had a shy phase? Because I never saw this. I must be still in my shy phase. Like
no, you never saw it, because I was always, me and you were always cool, but, it's funny because my friends make me not shy. Mm-hmm. So if you weren't here, I wouldn't be able to talk into this microphone knowing that there people might be listening.
No.
So it's my friends that make me social.
Okay.
It's like I overcompensate when my friends are there.
But I think that's with most people, though. Like, don't you think most people?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's the same thing with me. Like, people I don't know, like, I just do not talk to.
Yeah, but I see guys all the time walk up to girls, and they don't need a pep talk from their friends to do it. You know what I mean?
Really? I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well,
I think there's only one guy that I've ever seen who was able to do that.
And they did it to you, or what?
Yeah. How else would I notice? No, like, usually guys, I've noticed, like, have to drink a lot, or you guys gotta, like, pep talk each other, like, no, man, go for it, go get it.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
You should totally talk to her, bro. But, I've only met one person who absolutely did not need it. Like, did not need to drink, just, like, came straight up.
And did it work?
To me. Yeah, it did work.
He was competent.
He was. I mean, granted, he was also, like, 8 years older, but, I mean, hey.
My Ty's got a thing for the older guys.
No, I don't, but maybe.
No, but I have dated
know.
people online, but it was just kind of like people that would... It was that point when...
Like an online dating site?
No,
or like...
You know when people add you and they're like, oh, you seem cool, let's get to know each other.
Like random people?
Yeah,
or like friends of friends?
Random people. Like, I would never add a stranger now. But back during my freshman year, I guess I I guess I thought it was a way to meet people. So yeah, I accepted all these friend requests, and I went on a couple dates with them. One of them actually hit me up not too long ago. It was really weird. Out of the blue, I got a text message say, "Hey, do you remember me?" But she was a bad kisser, so I didn't text her back. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
So, what was your first date ever?
My first
Were you allowed
date?
to date?
Okay. So I wasn't allowed to date till I was 17 because my parents were a little bit strict, I